thing we must say it very clearly is that an attack to Julius Malema, it's an attack to black South Africans. And we will not allow AfriOff Forum to come with that shenanigans, to try and remind us of apartheid, and remind us of June 16, of reminding us of Sharpeville massacre, and remind us of the pain they inflicted us during the apartheid. Now that thing, what we have done to an apartheid government, we might do it harsher and stronger than what is happening now.
You know, what happened here is an act of racism. So when AfriForum picked up an opportunity to persecute me, they made sure the matter is in a white prosecutor. The prosecutor was white. When they could not pass through with the white prosecutor, then they went to a colored, but maintained a white magistrate. Because if you get any minorities on his case, there is no way they are going to leave him alone. They will pursue him. And that's what transpired. The investigating officer Swarboy, colored, Governor, Indian. There were so many minorities on my case with a hope that these minorities will pin him down, inspired purely by hatred and racism. That's why I said to the magistrate, they thought if they get a white judge, because they were Judge Hopi, they will find a racist judge who will not have mercy for this guy. So the whole thing just failed. Why would an honest prosecutor not tell the magistrate that there were 5 police officers who were looking after this guy on that day? 5 of them. They go and collect statements from them, keep them secret, and not bring them to the attention of the magistrate. When in cross-examination, defense brings them to the attention of the magistrate and 174 application, the magistrate said, no, this issue of subs being there, I don't have much to say about it except that maybe the state at some point will have something to say. She got shocked by cross-examination that subs was there. They bring subs statements today. I don't know why they did that. They bring sub statement. They don't bring subs officers. And then they read the statement themselves into the record. No single statement of the police say this guy did anything unlawful. So what was the point of bringing those statements here when they are not implicating us? So all of that combined, you can see that it's a concocted charges which are inspired by hatred and racism and the inability to defeat a person politically. And then you use the other means, including persecution. It's unfortunate the NPA allowed itself to be used in this regard.
Because she's not a member of an organization, it's too much of herself.
Okay, just the last one. There's a picture that is circulating of the SG of the African National Congress and the CIC, Julius Malema. Is there anything that the public should know of?
What's wrong with that? They're not enemies. We know that they come a long way, and it's good when we find one another. What's wrong with us blacks when we come together? What's wrong with us finding each other? And you people think it is a destructive thing. You're excited about Helen Zille. We are good if we find one another. These are brothers. Politics is not an issue of being permanent enemies. I was happy to see them together.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's my heart desire, not because I compete with someone else, because competition is what is going to land us into trouble. Set your own pace, move at your own pace, do not compete, be a trendsetter. When you do that, you have no pressure. But let me tell you, if there is a wealth you are enjoying today, and it was accumulated within a short space of time, you must know you will never enjoy it. A proper wealth It's a one that you must sweat and work for it. So much that when you lose power and you retreat to your farm, no one follows you at your farm. Because that time you are old, you have no power, you can't bribe this one, you can't do anything. That's the time when they come for you, when it is time to enjoy that wealth. So the businesses you have been speaking about today, they don't want people who are impatient with themselves. Because business is not popcorns. It's something that you build in your mind, you conceptualize it, and you realize it and see it grow. It is only when you can stay in Johannesburg and you have business in Polokwane and you don't have to be in Polokwane for your business to run, then you must know I've got business. But if you can't leave your business, because when you leave, it is likely to collapse. It's not business, it's self-employment. So you ought to make sure that you build businesses that are sustainable and self-sufficient. Tenders is not business. You must never say, I'm in business. What are you doing? I'm tender.
I'm not fearful. As a revolutionary, part of being killed is one of those honors you must wear with pride. But I'm not going to be reckless. When he says to Ramaphosa, why is this man not in jail? Why are you not arresting this man? He simply means, why are you not killing this man? Because this man wants to kill white people. That's what he believes. And imperialism, especially the USA, it makes such remarks meaning something different. If you remember how they killed Gaddafi, they said no-fly zone and any other necessary means in Libya. And that meant Gaddafi is going to be killed. And that's how they took care of that situation in Libya. So we know imperialism killed. The president of South Africa was unable to defend the constitution of South Africa to say, this thing that you are accusing him of and saying to us we must arrest him. Firstly, we are a constitutional democracy and we are governed by the rule of law. The judiciary has expressed itself on this matter, including the highest court in the land. If I arrest him for that, then I will be violating the constitution of South Africa, which I must respect. He failed to do that. So when a president fails to do that, you have a responsibility to defend yourself. And that's exactly what we're doing. The EFF is more powerful now. Everybody else, all of you, including Sam Kelo, you said EFF is dead, EFF is irrelevant, and all of that, only to find it in the Oval Offices and to find it in the White House. And for a USA president to argue with the South African president who's in denial, who says this is just a small party, it's so insignificant. He says that's not a small party. This party can gather 100,000 people under one roof in a stadium where I can't even see a single empty seat. You can't say that is a small party. We are not a small party. That's why imperialism is very scared of us.